Thank you, General. Justice Thomas?
Thank you, Mr. Chief Justice. General Mongan, in putting it the Chief Justice's question in today's terms, I assume that in most places there is no penalty for wearing a face mask or a mask during COVID. But there is some degree of opprobrium if one does not wear it in certain settings. What if someone violates that command? Let's say it's in similar terms to the mandate here, but no penalty. Would they have standing to challenge the mandate to wear a mask?
Well, Your Honor, I think under this court's cases, the question comes down to whether there is a real threat of enforcement. If it's just a bare command, I don't see how that would be consistent with cases like Poe and Holder that have looked not just to the question of whether it's a command, but to whether there is a threat or possibility of enforcement. Now, perhaps
is that consistent with some of our, for example, our First Amendment jurisprudence, where even without a penalty, you could have a chilling effect?
Listen, Andre.
Yes.
We're not going to continue doing this, bro. Okay.
But we haven't even started.
Andre, we're not going to start anything further. What other questions do you have for us, man?
Well, first of all, my first question is, what type of person do you think I am? What do you think I'm?
We don't know you, so we can't sit here and say what type of person you are. We don't care what type of person you are. That doesn't mean anything to us. Plain and simple.
All right.
Okay? We're not here to sit here and judge you or whatnot. Plain and simple. You posted some stuff on the Facebook page yesterday. We deleted it. End of story.
Well, actually, in addition, I noticed that you took off the entire access to visitor posts. It seemed like for everybody, not just for me. So it just seemed like in response to what I posted, the two...
We didn't do it.
You did not? Because I noticed that immediately after I had made those two posts, that all the access to try to make additional...
Like I said,
yeah.
There's guidelines on there that are we already warned people that you can't post certain things.
Okay.
And they're removed. Again, it has nothing to do with you, sir.
Right.
Okay? I don't know you. We don't know you.
No, I don't even think that you guys are out to get me. What I'm saying is that see, when what this gets all down to is this has nothing to do with guns and badges and cops and robbers. This is about the First Amendment and free press. Is that if a government agency starts a Facebook page, it gets all legal. It deals with the First Amendment. Is that anybody should have the right as a public forum, because even though it's digital, it's computer. It's just like walking into City Hall.
Look.
Yeah.
You're gonna have access to still go in there as long as you don't post the comments that derogatory or anything making fun of people and stuff like that.
Okay, and that's what I'm getting real confused about, because I think you're mixing me up with somebody else. What derogatory comments about who? What are you talking? I didn't make any insults about nobody.
Listen, Andre.
Yeah.
Whatever was deleted, we deleted it. I didn't screenshot anything. Maybe I should have. Right. But listen, the things that you posted on there, we're not allowing it. Our page is not to stir up things. It's not for whatever mission that you have. Okay. I've looked at your Facebook posts on your Facebook. You obviously have a mission.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. That whatever you choose to do on your Facebook page, that's on you.
Right.
But you're not going to bring it to our page and start rattling up people.
Okay.
So that's where we're going to leave it at.
Well, now this whole thing about rattling up people. I'm not trying to start riots and rattle up. That's what
I'm saying. What you posted was that.
Okay. Now.
Okay. So, but. You still can see the Facebook. You still can comment. It's fine. We have nothing against that.
Actually, I disagree, sir. Is that now it seems as if when I went to not the city Facebook page, but the police, the marshal Facebook page, that those accesses to make comments and posts is now removed.
Yes, I reduced yours. I'm allowed to reduce yours.
So you did it just okay. Now that right there is called a chilling effect.
Okay.
And prior restraint.
Okay.
Now, they dealt with that in the 1920s. It's a First Amendment issue, okay?
Listen,
I know you think that's ridiculous, but it is the law.
No.
It's fine. Listen, it's on the Facebook page. It gives me the rights to ban you. If I ban you, plain and simple, you're banned.
I understand.
Okay.
But now what I'm looking for is due process. I want an explanation from the government why you took that action.
Hey, everybody. Just a quick public service announcement for the good officers that are watching the channel and checking out the videos. First of all, thank you. Thank you for the views. Sorry if it comes off a little rough. To the gentleman the officers that are driving by the house and stopping in front of the house and during a snowstorm walk around in the middle of the night down the driveway and kind of pretend like they're not exactly sure where they're going. Things like that. I'm putting you on notice right now. Everything is all recorded. It's all collated. It's all documented. So that stalking charge, that's going to be quite a big lawsuit once they see your personal vehicles driving by a journalist's house when they've committed no crime. So I'm putting you on notice. Just for the record, I love you. I mean, I still love you, but you know, everybody asks, who's the we? You say we. Well, there's three of us. The other two are the attorney, and we have a computer scientist. Well, I call her that. That handles all the videos and the editing and stuff like that. So that's the team. All right. That's the end of my public service announcement. Just know that you are committing crimes, and it's being documented, and it's quite easy to look up license plates.
And if that doesn't work, then a larger study. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Knoll. Anybody else? Mr. Rivera, good evening.
All right. You're going to time me? No, mute me?
Please.
Okay. This just in from Franklin, but this isn't the nasty version that hides behind the screen. This is an opposing take, live and in the flesh, without lies, without spin. Marcelino Rivera, 5536 West Allwood Drive. Here to deliver this bi-weekly edition's truce. For months, Mayor Olson, closest of followers and friends, have taken to social media with real and fake accounts alike to verbally assault, berate neighbors with opposing opinions. Several have crossed the line with sexist, homophobic, intimidating, and insightful dialogue. These are all the types of individuals that our mayor has engaged and aligned himself with. There's a saying about the company you keep, and we all know your engagement with individuals reflects on your words, actions, upon your overall character as well. One of those individuals that stole the City of Franklin official logo and used it for a non-official city Facebook group is being appointed by Mayor Olson tonight. After being called out as a bully at the last Common Council, another friend of his that is never anywhere to be found at these meetings and up until recently hid under his wife's account ran to your defense to help you play the victim. Let's clear that up. Each one of you has an obligation to us as citizens. You answer to and work for us. I have a flow chart right here that shows that. It says citizens, then it has the mayor. Next to that is the Common Council, and across from that, in alignment with you, Mayor Olson, is the municipal judge. Above that is the citizens. You are in an elected office and are subject to scrutiny and criticism of your comments, posts, and your behavior. You cannot make up your own rules or choose which ones to follow. You cannot disregard the UDO and leverage other ordinances to shield you from providing transparency to the people. Since Alderman Barber called out a group of citizens at the last Quarry meeting, let's shine some light on some of his actions or inactions. Alderman Barber, you constantly minimize the concerns of citizens in your district. You disregard and you fail to get involved, learn, or understand Common Council agenda items. As a matter of fact, other than your vote, pun intended here, you didn't utter one word on Strauss Brand special use application or ask a single question. That's how little you care about issues that raise concerns for Franklin residents? Yet you're the first to forward on emails with no additional comments, thought, or consideration. District 5 deserves better, and so does the city of Franklin. You're all going to see a lot more of me moving forward, so you're reminded that the people Mayor Olson and your friends continually ignore are reminded that we care and love this city, and we care about its future. I'm again requesting that the Ethics Board be reinstated. I'm also asking for functionality to be added for Franklin residents to join and provide commentary at these meetings via Zoom. I'm also requesting that all city meetings, every single one of them, is recorded and made available for streaming live, real time, and kept available via YouTube. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, no one else rise. I'll close this citizen comment period and move on to something that we all like. It's going to be